I didn't really know about Filipino Migrant Center until when I became an intern for them. But honestly, I think it's a really great organization. I wish my hometown had an organization like FMC. But yeah, I think they're really helpful. They provide a lot of good resources for people of all ages. So it's really nice to come to Long Beach where there's so many Filipinos and to see all of us come together and build something that not only helps just people in general, but especially high school youth.
I got involved in Sama Sama at the end of my sophomore year, and that's where I met like a lot of people, and like those people were super welcoming, and like they brought a lot of people together. It became like a big thing, especially with the PCN. We had a lot of workshops on like dancing, like arts and like media and stuff like that. It was the first time where students were like really involved during the summer, especially with creating plays, like dances, like for themselves and stuff. It was such a big accomplishment for us. We didn't know we had the power to do that. I'm not really an actor, and so it was a really big thing for me, and I hate being in front of a lot of people. But it helped me open up more to performing, and I think I got closer to a lot of people, especially to those that like helped me throughout learning my lines, learning how to project my voice, and like having a voice in front of people and not being shy about it.
I joined the FMC walking club when it first started, and it got me excited because it's the very first time the Filipinos in the West Side have been brought together and work on some issues to improve ourselves.
We already 18 years here in Long Beach, but we don't even know our neighbors. I go to work in Hudson, go home, and that's it. But I found myself enjoying when I joined the FMC walking club.
We have lots of people here in the West Long Beach, but many of them, you know, they just kind of like been in their own little worlds, and they kind of like stay pretty much to themselves. So the walking club has provided an opportunity for people to come together, to have a fellowship, and to do things together as a community. And when you do things together, there's strength in numbers.
Well, in the walking club, we usually walk several rounds on the block. Then after that, we talk a little bit about health problems. We talk about the issues around the community.
The most important thing that I like is the cooking demonstrations where they taught us how to prepare Filipino food that are healthier, how to use our medications, and also the different symptoms of like hypertension or other things that's bothering people, especially the Filipinos.
It's not anything that you just do one time. It's a lifelong experience, and it's something that you have to engage continuously in order to get the benefit and the value of it.
When I started Sama Sama, I didn't know that I had the potential to like be the voice of the youth, and I didn't know that I had that power. It made me feel like I actually could contribute to my community, especially when I talked to Mayor Garcia. I talked about how FMC can help the Filipino community in the West Side Long Beach like grow better and be heard.
That was actually my first time to go to that city hall.
It was a long city hall meeting, but it was worth it because we got the office space.
I don't think that the Filipinos had a bigger voice until the FMC came. And I think having an office on the West Side will be a place for the Filipinos to be able to just ask for help, or if they need anybody to talk to, or when the youth can just hang out and like chill and like have people to help them out with like homework, and it's just a safe place for everybody to just gather around. It just feels good when you have somewhere to go.
I'm a victim of human trafficking. I was hired to work as an amusement park worker in Knoxville, Tennessee, but ended up working in Alabama as a dishwasher. I heard from a friend. He told me about the Filipino Migrant Center, and first I was kind of hesitant to go there because I don't have any status. But finally we went there and talked to the staff of FMC. They helped me to process, together with the Legal Aid Foundation of LA, all the documents and all the necessary papers. Upon learning that I was approved and the visa was approved together with the visa of my family, the feeling is really, I cannot explain, I cannot put it into words. It's been like more than 6 years since I left the Philippines. My wife is pregnant when I left, and I haven't seen my son. For me, it's really important to be a part of Migrante because as a victim of human trafficking and also as a migrant worker, we need to help also those people that's experiencing human trafficking, labor traffic, wage theft.
Ganun na yung amo ko, nananakit siya. Tapos ang sweldo pa niya pinibigay sa akin na hindi rin tama. Wala akong day off. Tinago nila yung passport ko, hindi nila binigay. 8 years ako sa kanya. Kaya importante rin sa akin at least nakilala ko ang FMC. Attend ako sa mga meeting. Marami akong nakilala na mga iba-ibang kaso. Kaya dyan sa Migrante, sa FMC, marami na akong natutunan.
The Filipino Migrant Center isn't just interested in fighting for the rights and welfare of Filipinos, we're also fighting for the rights and welfare of all of our communities. You know, there's wage theft in this city for hotel workers, port truck drivers, and that's why we've been on the picket lines in solidarity with other workers, such as our warehouse workers who've been on strike.
There's a lot of intimidation going on inside the warehouse, still a lot of retaliation that's still happening. And so, one of our coworkers got fired, so now we went on strike towards that.
I've learned a lot about Filipino history, Filipino heroes. The issues that are going on in the Philippines right now, I'm a lot more aware of. I think the biggest thing I've learned is that it's so important for Filipinos here to come together and fight for the Philippines and fight for Filipinos here. Because if we don't do it, then no one else will.